Obviously, when someone faces rejection, they will feel hurt, they will feel pain. But the problem here is that people take rejection to a very next level because they relate rejection to their self worth, their self importance. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about how to deal with rejection because I feel all of us at some point or the other have been rejected in something which we really wanted, or we have been attracted to someone and they didn't reciprocate the same feelings. Rejection can be categorized as two types. First, for example, you are attracted to a particular person, or maybe you want to get a job in a particular company, but the company is not interested in hiring you because maybe they find a better candidate. And similarly, imagine you are interested in this person, but the other person is not attracted to you. This is the first form of rejection because you are not being chosen. And then the other form of rejection is that you are already committed to someone. You have been in a relationship with them, but right now they choose to cheat over you, or maybe break up with you to be with someone else. Or maybe your company, asks you to literally leave your job, or maybe they don't promote you and promote someone else. So in both the cases, what you are experiencing is rejection. So maybe you are that person who is focused, who is beautiful, who is loyal, who has it all, but still someone does not chooses you because maybe they're looking for something casual because they know that you're not gonna let them treat you like shit and still be in relationship with them. So that's why they're not choosing you. Or maybe they're just intimidated by your beauty because you don't know that person in actual, you have just an image of them formed. So there can be million and zillions of reasons why someone does not chooses you. When you are correlating your self-worth to someone's rejection, it means you are literally playing with your own self. Okay, I've seen that people who have been in a long-term relationship, and when they see that their partner leaves them for someone they just meet, they literally have such a downfall in their life because they feel that maybe they were the reason for what that happened. But that has nothing to do with you. That literally has nothing to do with you because that person made a choice and they made it clear that I'm not interested in being with you. So maybe it's just the psychology. Maybe they just want to explore outside. Maybe they just got bored. So that's their mentality. That's their thinking. That's their issue. And it has nothing to do with you. So when you are correlating your self-worth to someone else's rejection, you are basically deceiving your own self. And then I've seen that example. If you have been attracted to someone, you have just talked to them once or twice and you have made it clear like I'm attracted to you, but the other person is not responding. And you feel, what, if they know me better they would choose me, or they will understand how valuable I am. Then you're literally playing with your own self. Because especially if you are a girl, you should have that much dignity, you should have that much self-respect, you should understand that you have to control your emotions because you cannot sell your own self, you cannot sell your qualities. You can just show them like what you bring to the table by the way you carry yourself, the way you talk, the way approach people. But then if you are selling your good qualities, your beauty, or whatever you have to offer, then you are just attracting them in not a healthy way. So because a person can literally look at you and be in love at first sight, and sometimes you can be the nicest person and still someone will want to choose you, and it's fine. Everyone has their own preferences. But when you are correlating someone's rejection with your own self, with your own worth, with your own being, then you are literally fooling your own self. Right now I've seen that people are questioning like why they didn't choose me, or why they left me like in the middle. I've been so nice to them. But darling, what you're not understanding is that it has nothing to do with you. They are the one who are playing the key role here. So it does not matter how good you are, how pretty you are, how how successful you are. If they want to make that choice, they will make that choice. So for the best for you is to accept that rejection graceful. That was their choice. They made it clear, and I'm grateful that what, they at least didn't play with my emotions. Okay, so it's fine. Even in case of a job rejection or any form of rejection, you need to understand that the person had their own personal motives maybe, or the person was literally intimidated by you. But to be frank, you don't need to go through, why they did that. Because if you are gonna confuse yourself, if you're gonna deceive yourself, waste your time thinking, why did they not choose me, or you gonna come up with excuses, lame excuses, and then you're gonna overthink stuff. You're just gonna waste your time, you're just gonna degrade your own value, because you are giving your time, energy into someone or something which has literally, made it clear that they're not interested in you. So what the best thing is to understand, what, okay, I was attracted to them. That person or thing is not reciprocating the same, feelings towards me. So you know what? I'm just gonna move on in my life, because there are many opportunities. I am an abundant being, and I'm gonna meet people. I'm gonna see situations which are gonna be more fruitful for me, because that person is gonna understand my value. That person is gonna appreciate my presence. So why do you want to be treated like shit if the other person is making clear that, what, I'm not interested in you? So why do you want to have this pity or sympathetic attitude towards yourself? Why can't you simply accept that, what, they made a choice? They, maybe that person have gone through some, childhood traumas, or maybe that person just likes to, make decision without thinking, or maybe they're not even interested in dating to anyone right now. So why are you getting offended? So when you get offended by someone else's rejection, it shows that how little you think of your own self, and that is really wrong. I'm going to give an example of two scenarios where in both the cases a person gets rejected. First scenario is, imagine you just got rejected by someone you really really admired, who you really thought is your soulmate, or you really thought that this is the best opportunity that will give you the breakthrough. But that thing or that person did not work out. So the first situation is that you feel miserable, that you start questioning your self-worth, you start overanalyzing, like, why did this happen? You start asking your friends, you start showing that desperate attitude towards people around you, and then your desperation is clearly visible to all the people around you. And that's the energy that you carry. And in the days coming forward, you're just overanalyzing and wasting your time and energy. So this way you're draining yourself, and at the same time you are lowering the self image that you have of your own self. Or in the second scenario, you just make yourself understand that, what, I was really attracted to this person, or I really wanted this opportunity, but they didn't choose me, or they didn't reciprocate the same feelings towards me. So as I am an abundant being, maybe God has a better plan for me, because someone else's not choosing me has nothing to do with me. It's just the choice that they made, and I'm just grateful that God made me, or the universe showed me what their true intentions are, because at least I'm not being played. At least my time has not been, wasted. Because imagine the person is not interested in you, or that person is not really interested in making you you're the permanent employee, but still playing with your emotions, giving you mixed signals. So that's actually worse. So you should really be grateful when you experience rejection, because you have to understand that, what, I am an abundant being. But at the same time, if you are quoting yourself and making yourself realize that I am an abundant being and better opportunities are there for me, so in that case you cannot literally, after a rejection, be in your room for days or months or for weeks, and then not take care of yourself or not improve yourself, because you feel, what, someone is gonna come and take care of me and save me. So that's also not gonna happen. So if you are experiencing rejection like firsthand right now, I'm just gonna say that understand that you are a special soul. You are brought down on this planet. You have to make an effort to be the best version of yourself, but at the same time, when you are looking your best, when you are feeling your best, or maybe you're just trying to be the best of your own self, if the other person does not appreciate it, it's fine. I will let go, because there are many more people in this world. There are many more opportunities in this world. So this is the mindset that you must have in order to succeed. Because if you're gonna make that rejection such a big thing, which it is not even that much, you're just gonna waste your time, energy, and you're gonna degrade your own self-image. And once you get into that vicious circle of degrading your own self, of degrading your own self-image, there's literally no coming back. It is such a dark place. I've seen most prettiest girl who literally have everything figured out, who are doing well for their own self, who look the best, who take care, who work out, still because once in a while they face rejection, they literally move like 10 step back from their game because they're so lost, because they feel, you know what, I'm trying so hard, still I'm not being chosen. But darling, you have to choose your own self in order for someone else to choose you. Right now, if you are putting your own self on the pedestal by making someone else define what's your true worth, or are you even capable of being selected, then it means you're not choosing your own self. If you're not choosing your own self, no one will choose you. You have to be that person who understands how valuable you are. You can be the most prettiest girl, you can have it all, you can be the smartest boy in the room, but still, if you are not confident, if you don't understand your value, no one will acknowledge you, no one will appreciate you. And you're gonna have really such a tough time figuring life out, because rejection is a part of life. And accepting this art of getting over that rejection is something that you have to do in order to succeed. Because if you are getting scared by just one or two or three rejections, then success is not meant for you. Because there are going to be days, especially if you aspire for something big, if you aspire to have a group of people who are literally like are like-minded as you, who want to grow. Those people have boundaries, those people know that the value of their time, so maybe initially they're not interested in you because they're so full of their own self, and it's fine. But when you make your own self question your worth, when someone does not chooses you, it shows how low you think of your own self. I hope you like this video. So for more such videos, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye guys.